Yadav and I am your social science teacher. I hope, dear student, you all are fine. So we are here gathered to understand the chapter. So let's start chapter 8, and this chapter belongs to civics. Okay, and the name of the chapter is Wholesale Pulse Market. Right? In the previous class, we have understand about the different type of markets. Right? Now in this chapter, we are going to understand the wholesale pulse market. Right? In this chapter, we are going to understand the Posta wholesale market of Kolkata. Right? And then next topic is the different stages in the productions and the marketing of pulses. And then after is the demerits and steps in the new directions. Right? So let's start the chapter. In this chapter, in the last chapter, we read about the different kinds of market and that cater are the needs, right? As I earlier said. In this chapter, we will look after the journey of a market, the journey of a product from the field to the wholesale market. Okay? Now, the journey of any product to the markets begins with its productions or a manufacture. These products then go through the hands of the different intermediaries before they reach the consumers. Who are these intermediaries? What is the role in this chain? Let's try to understand this process better by studying the changing activity that keeps the wholesale pulse market of the Posta functional. Okay, in this chapter we are going to understand in the detail. Okay, so let's start. So let's understand the Posta wholesale market, Kolkata, right? As you can see a picture on my screen, this picture belongs to the location of the Posta wholesale market in Kolkata, right? Now, Posta market is situated in the central Kolkata. Posta is the home to several wholesale markets. Each of these markets specialized in a particular product from which the market gets its name. For example, the wholesale market that specialized in selling aloo, it means potatoes, is known as the Aloo Posta. While the wholesale market that sells dal, it means pulses, is known as Dal Posta. So, in this chapter, we will be focusing on Dal Posta, right? Now, pulses. Pulses for sale in the market. India is the largest producer or a consumer of pulses and also grow the largest variety of pulses in the world. Key varieties include the green gram, it means a moong, split and then the green gram is the moong dal. Split the red lentils, that is the masoor. Yellow pigeon pea is the tuar dal. Kidney beans, it means a rajma. Green pea, it means a hari dal. White pea, it means a safed matar. Okay, so here are lots of examples of the pulses. So all of which are available at the wholesale pulses market of the Posta. Now, let's understand the different stages in the production and marketing of pulses. Here is the picture, as you can see the screen. It's related with an urad plant in the field. Okay, how it's look like in the field. Okay, the journey of the pulses that finally end up at the Dal Posta begins in the field in the different part of India. Through they require much less water to grow than crop like rice and wheat. Pulses are not the first choice of the most Indian farmers. Farmers refers to grow major food crops like rice or wheat or a cash crops such as the cotton or a sugar or sugarcane. This is mainly because pulses earn barely any profit. Okay? Now, the government does not have a minimum support price in the place for pulses like they do for other crops. So, farmers who grow pulses are left at the mercy of the market and forces and then the intermediaries. The prices fluctuate greatly, falling steeply at the time of the harvest when there is a huge supply of pulses in the market. Right? The farmers are compelled to sell the crops at the prevailing market prices, however low they might be. Any money they make goes into the repay loans and purchasing seeds and then the fertilizers for the next yield. Now, the market supply, the chain of pulses is long and then has many intermediaries. The product goes from the farmer to a small trader in the local mandis, it means markets, wholesale dealers, retailers, and finally the consumers. These all are the intermediaries. In the courses of this journey, the profit margin of the farmer shrinks. Right? Here is one more picture. A farmer examines her crops of the urad dal. This is the urad dal. Right? Now, many of these intermediaries often own milling machines or have a tie-up with the local mills. This allows them to process the pulses, which involve the cleaning, removing the skin and then the polishing the pulses. And the local trader then add their own prices to these crops and sell them to the local wholesalers. Now, the local wholesalers in the turn sell into the wholesaler based in the different regions. They hire the services of transport agencies who bring the pulses to Dal Posta by the truck. Pulses of various kinds of arrives in the posta from the places across India. The biggest producers are the state of Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh. The wholesale of posta also sources pulses from the farmers based in Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Karnataka, Punjab, Odisha and West Bengal. Okay, so these are the producers. Now, trucks carrying the pulses in the bulk keep arriving in posta throughout the working day. Here we can see the stack of pulses getting unloaded upon arrival at the Dal Posta. Of the 420 odd wholesalers who are based in or operate from posta market, approximately 120 of them are wholesaler of pulses. Now, these are the pictures related to the pulses of various kinds stacked in this is the warehouses and owned by the peoples, right? And wholesaler of who operate from the Dal Posta. This is the warehouses. We are keeping the all materials. Following the unloading the goods from the trucks upon the arrival, the pulses remains stacked in the warehouses owned or by the wholesaler. Right? Now, the concerned wholesaler then takes small samples of these pulses and pack them into the plastic packets in order to display them to the other wholesaler or a retailer who arrives from all over West Bengal to buy these goods. This is the picture and this is the small packets packed in the pulses. Right? There are so many varieties of the pulses as you can see. Now, retailers also then transport the pulses to the shops. Here the pulses are packed into the packets of different weights and the display in the racks. These packets of pulses are brought by the customers. Okay? Now dear student, let's understand some government initiations to the farmers, what type of programs they launched, what type of programs they made for farmers, and then also we are discussing the demerits and the steps in the new directions. Okay, let's start the demerits. As we can see, the farmers hardly benefit from this system that remains the heavily dependent on the intermediaries, right? The wholesales or a wholesaler admit that the price at which these goods finally gets brought by the consumers is rarely double the rate of which the farmer sell them. However, they feel this high price is the justified because of the services the wholesalers and retailers provide, like processing the pulses, storing them and then transporting them to the market. They also take on lots of risk as the rate of pulses fluctuate all the times. Also, pulses cannot be stored for more than 2 or 3 months beyond which insects and then fungi can destroy them. This is the major problem for the farmers. So the traders always face the risk of increasing the huge losses. Right? These days, many farmers are farming cooperatives in order to fight these market intermediaries. The government has launched a program to increase awareness among the farmer about the soil management techniques such as the crops rotations to encourage them to cultivate pulses. As you can see picture, here is the many programs launched for farmers. In addition to various schemes that are now being launched by the government, like a private initiative such as the ITC, Limited, e-Chopal are also helping protect the insects of the farmers. So dear student, there are so many initiatives taken by the government. Right? Now, so this is our chapter, Wholesale Pulses Market. I hope you student, you have learned from this chapter. Let's revise what we have completed in the chapter in brief. So, situated in the central Kolkata, the neighborhood of Posta is the home to several wholesale markets. And the wholesale markets that sell the dal, that means pulses, is known as the dal posta. Farmers who cultivate the pulses face the several challenges such as the absence of the minimum support price and then the erecting the fluctuations of prices. Farmers are often compelled to sell the pulses at the local mandis or intermediaries like small traders. These traders process the pulses and transport them by the truck to wholesale market like Posta. Pulses of various kinds arrives in the Posta from the different places across the India. The wholesaler in turn the sale it other wholesaler and retailers. Farmers hardly benefits from the systems that remain so heavily dependent on the intermediaries. And these days, many farmers are forming cooperatives in this order to fight these market irregularities. So this is the chapter. We'll meet in the next video.